Master Su, what treasure is in that bundle? Silkworm eggs. The Su family has raised silkworms for generations. The craft has been passed down for generations. In these chaotic times, we gave up all worldly possessions, but couldn't bear to leave these eggs behind. We risked our lives to bring them here. Can these eggs still hatch? Yes, I kept them wrapped in ice silk cotton, kept them dark and insulated, away from the scorching sun. As long as the temperature is right, they'll hatch. That's wonderful. We happen to have mulberry trees in town, enough to raise silkworms. Before the deep freeze comes, if we can produce silk, we can make silk quilts. They'll keep us warm in winter. Raising silkworms. You can raise silkworms in this wasteland, in times like these? Of course. Thank you, young madam.
This way.
The Su family's silkworm craft won't die out after all. After years of fleeing famine and drifting from place to place, we finally have a real home today. Uncle Yu, look at this blueprint. Can you build this machine? Young madam, this is an incredible device. With this loom, weaving will take far less time and effort. It's far more efficient than handwork. I came across this blueprint by chance. Give me some time, and I'll have it built. I just don't know if it can be made from wood. It can. It certainly can. It's much simpler than the wooden kite I made before. Mulberry leaves can get wet, and the silkworm room can't swing from hot to cold. Once this batch is raised, we can save more eggs next year. Don't worry, Master Su. What the town lacks is workers, not a place for this craft to come back to life. Uncle Yu, does the wooden shaft turn smoothly? Hey, it still needs 2 mortise and tenon joints. Once I sand it down some more, this machine will turn for sure. No rush. Sturdy is what matters. Young madam, I'll make a small one to test first. If the wooden shaft holds up, we'll make several more like it. Then the mill won't rely on people spinning thread 1 strand at a time. Good, test it, then improve it. Don't waste lumber. Hear that? If it turns, there's hope. Your injury just healed, and you're following Jiang Hong around every day. What did you say, young madam? Nothing, Uncle Yu. Carry on. I'll go check on Tan. Miss Third, let me help you. No, sister-in-law. Your shin has just healed. You can't exert yourself. Sit over there and rest. Don't hurt it again. I can walk and move now. I can't just eat and live here for free. Who said you were? Your sister-in-law's older brother. So your family. An injured family member's job is to recover. Hey, the net's in. Fish again tonight. Brother Moo. Why are you staring at the fish and smiling? Bring the fish trap over, or they'll get away. Okay. Give it to me. It's not that heavy. Just take care of your leg. Let's go back and have sister-in-law make fish soup. Brother Moo, your leg isn't healed. You don't need to match my pace. Miss Third walks slowly. I've been lying down too long. My legs feel weak. Then rest a while. Sister-in-law's a fine doctor, but you need to take care of yourself too. Is Miss Third worried about me? Of course, if you get hurt again, sister-in-law will be upset. Not just because of Chun Yin. It's also because you saved sister-in-law's life. She finally found her family. I can't watch you get hurt again right in front of me. Miss Third looks after everyone like this. The town is short-handed. When someone is hurt, we lend a hand. Don't read too much into it. Brother Moo, what's wrong? I just walked too fast, so my leg hurts a little. Well, if it isn't the Fu family's tomboy. My estate is here, so of course I'm here. But young Master Ding, your home burned down, and now you're a bandit? Fu Jiangong, you ran into me today, so you're out of luck? The Fu family used to look down on everyone, especially me. Today I'll grind you beneath my feet and make you see your place. That woman's right there. Whoever gets her keeps her. Brother Moo, stand here. Don't move. So Miss Fu likes this sickly weakling. I wonder if someone this frail can fulfill a husband's duty. If he can't, we'll do it for him. Trying to hide? Not so easy. Brother Moo, you're this skilled? Oh, I forgot your leg has an old injury. It's nothing. Just a minor injury. That fight must have reopened the wound. Third sister. Brother, what happened just now? It was the Ding family from the capital. They ran into me, then picked a fight and attacked. It hurts like hell. My hand is ruined. The capital was ravaged by fire. How interesting. Not one evil man who deserved it burned to death. General Fu, I know I was wrong. For our father's old friendship as fellow officials. Please spare my life. Spare you? In your dreams. General, what should we do with them? We're short on workers to repair the city wall. Put them in shackles. Make them penal laborers. Have them rebuild the wall day and night to atone. Yes, sir. Fourth sister, brother. Are either of you hurt? I'm fine. But Brother Mu fought just now, so his injury may be worse. Brother, come. I'll carry you home to rest. No need, it's just a minor injury. Third sister can help me back. Third sister isn't very strong, and she walks slowly. I'll carry you. It'll be faster. No need, I can walk myself. Lord Fu, my father served beside you for years. Please spare me this time for his sake. If your father were still alive and saw you insult my daughter, he'd beat you himself. You breached my city wall, hurt my people, and bullied my daughter. I can't forgive any of it. Both my hands are already broken. Even if you beat me to death, it won't help. One hand was for drawing a blade. This one was for insulting her. This one was for sending thugs after her. The rest of your debt. Wait till you can lay bricks again. Then pay it off slowly. Back then, if anyone stared at third sister, my dad would slap him silly. Third sister was pretty as a child, but she loved coming to camp with us. Those clueless boys always tried to get close. Dad could tell what they were after at a glance. Just looking a few times could get them beaten. If they looked respectfully, then no harm done. But if their eyes wandered, Dad wouldn't reason with them. Brother, how's your leg? Much better. Should Chun Yin take another look? It's an old injury. A little rest will do. Old injuries need more care. Go rest in your courtyard, brother. I'll get Chun Yin. What is your third sister usually like? My third sister loves cherries most. Young Master Ling knew that too. He secretly sent her a basket once. Dad tied him to a tree and stuffed dozens into his mouth. For half a year, he avoided cherries. Oh no. Cough, cough. Other than food? Weapons. She loves swords and spears. I have several fine swords at home. 3 years ago, a young general gave her his family sword. He wanted to marry into the Fu family. Third sister hadn't even warmed the sword before Dad found out. Did your dad kill him? Of course not. My dad isn't bloodthirsty. He only broke both his legs. What? What happened to that young general? He was bedridden for over half a year. Later, his father brought gifts to our door and promised he'd stop pursuing third sister. Only then did Dad let a doctor check him again. His gift failed. Then his legs were broken, and he still had to bring more gifts. Exactly. So if you want to pursue my third sister, you must ask my dad first. Brother Mu? What's wrong? My old wound suddenly hurts again. I told you it was serious. Walk slowly. Don't break it again. Why does your face look worse than the wound? It's nothing. We haven't known each other long, but you never look at people when you lie. What's troubling you, brother? Chanyin, let me ask you something. Go ahead, brother. How does Lord Fu treat you? Like his own daughter. If he and mother hadn't protected us, Yan Ting and I wouldn't be here today. Is he usually fierce? Why are you suddenly asking about Lord Fu? I'm your brother now. I need to know what kind of family you're marrying into. The fuss may not speak kindly, but they never push me out when trouble comes. Lord Fu is strict with his children, but fair to outsiders too, as long as they don't pursue his daughter. He's not exactly fierce, though he is a bit stern. Lord Fu is always kind to people. Kind people break other people's legs too. What did you say, brother? Nothing. The wound is mostly healed. Don't push yourself next time. If the stitches inside split, you'll need them sewn again. I'll remember. You're unusually obedient today. What my sister says, I naturally obey. When you return to Jiang with me, have the cooks make whatever you want. Have the guards buy whatever you need. Whatever you lacked before, the family will make up for it. Sadly, I have nothing on me now. I can only give you this first. Jiang Hong gave you this morning, right? He gave it to me, so it's mine. Why can't I give it to my sister? Brother, you can't bear to eat it. I'm not hungry. Brother Moo, didn't you say you could eat 3 bowls at breakfast? I'll take your kind thought, brother. Chun Yin, can that big bird carry people? Yes. How many can it carry? 1. You should build the first one. He can modify it again, reinforce the frame, and change the setup. Maybe it could carry 2. Who do you want to take flying, brother? I'm just testing the new wooden kite for you. You're avoiding my eyes again. From Jiang to the northern desert, how many bandits did you meet? Over 10 groups, maybe thousands. You came through alone? No, I brought guards. How many?
Not many.
Just 3. Why did that take so long to answer? They were hurt soon after leaving the city. I sent them back to Jiang. After that, I really was alone. One man crossing thousands of bandits, then fooling the dings into thinking you're sickly. Brother, you really know how to hide. Out in the world, you need some way to stay alive. Take your medicine on time. If you move around again, I'll watch you recover myself. Yenting, where are you going? Master Cao reported. Another group of refugees has gathered outside the gate. Word that Jian has water reached nearby villages. I'll go with you. General, we're not here to steal food. We just ask for a sip of water for the children. Stay where you are. Everyone will register one at a time. You'll get water once we verify your identity.
Name?
Zhao Quan, from East River Village, Jing County. I can farm and build walls. How many are with you? Any weapons? My wife and 2 children. Just a sickle for cutting grass? Let the elderly and children drink first. Able-bodied adults can't go hungry too long, either. Have the kitchen make a pot of thin porridge. But no one may scatter before verification. Do as Chen Ying says. Someone just breached the city wall. No one can skip inspection. General, there aren't many empty houses left. After today's resettlement, if more arrive tomorrow. Water draws people here. So does a way to live. One Jian city. Can't hold everyone. General 30 people in 15 households. Their identities and belongings were checked. No weapons. At this rate, the city can't house this many people. If they all crowd into the city, it'll be harder to check identities. Sooner or later, someone will slip in. Then what should we do? There's water here. With water, they can farm, build homes, and live. You want to expand Jian City? Don't call it a city yet. Settle those willing to stay by the canals. Give them land and let them build homes. Then send people to oversee them. When there are enough people, establish a village. Name them when there are more villages. Since they're under our rule, they must follow our rules.
Exactly.
In troubled times, there are more bad people. Not just because food is scarce, but because no one enforces the law. The great young court can't govern here anymore. We'll set new rules that keep people alive. Don't steal food or hurt people. Don't destroy the canals. Land is assigned by the register. Everyone works their own land. First offenders are punished. Repeat offenders are expelled. The basic grain supply lasts only 2 or 3 months. Teaching skills only helps for a while. People can't live on charity alone. They must support themselves. Take them there. Assign land and hand out seeds. Explain every rule clearly. Those who stay willingly will be registered. Don't force those who reject our rules to stay. Each household gets a homestead and a plot of land. Enough staple grain for 2 or 3 months. Seeds will be issued by head count. Veggies grow fast, so plant those first. Rice and wheat take longer to harvest. Save them for later food. My lord, are you really giving us all this? To keep you alive, not so you can lie around and eat. Clean the irrigation ditches together. Farm your own land. Steal or rob others' grain or seeds, or damage the water source, and you'll all be driven out. Don't thank me. Get to work. Build shelters first today. Work the fields tomorrow. The cattle and sheep aren't meat for today. They're milk, wool, and more young for the future. Each household turns in some milk each month. Next year, turn in 1 newborn animal. The rest is yours. What if they die? Report sickness at once. If you slaughter breeding stock on purpose, you won't get any next time. The better you raise them, the more you'll have. If we keep expanding like this, the villages will form counties, and the counties will spread out. The Fu family will practically be running a whole country. For now, we're just keeping people alive. We can talk about a country later. The loom is finished. I made the wooden shafts from the plans, and reinforced the weak spots with bamboo pegs. Young madam, look. It's much faster than spinning thread by hand, and the cloth is even. Build a weaving workshop first. King Er's mother can lead the women in weaving. Then choose people to learn how to fix the looms. If we only have machines and no one can repair them, they'll stop sooner or later. Once I teach them to use 1 loom, we can build a second, then a third. All 10 of you have served wealthy families and can read and write. Being a county magistrate isn't about throwing your weight around. It's so someone keeps the records and someone rules on cases. Newcomers must be screened, registered, then given land. The elderly, orphaned, and disabled are handled separately. Those able to work can't falsely claim aid. If any irrigation ditch is damaged, the county organizes repairs first. Don't wait for Xian City for everything. Every county sends rosters and 2 surplus reports every 10 days. If the numbers don't match, check it once. The 3 eastern acres go to the Zhao family. The 3 western acres go to the Sun family. The irrigation ditch belongs to no household when it's a family's turn to irrigate. The time is written on the wooden tag. Whoever grabs water first loses a day of water. If there's no record of what's been issued, it'll be chaos in 3 months. Land, grain, seeds, cattle, and sheep must all be recorded clearly. Don't let hard workers pay the debts of the lazy. Keep 1 land register in the county. Send 1 to Xi'an City. The 2 sides can check each other and prevent secret changes. If anyone uses the magistrate's title to take extra land or withhold grain, the penalty is increased. General, the county has 50 villages, at least 10,000 households. And there are more nearby who can still come. They may be half the survivors of Great Yang. Check the winter clothes, grain, and housing for these 10,000 households again. Once we take them in, we can't just keep them alive until tomorrow. General, you now have cities, counties, people, and troops. 1 more step, and you can claim land and be king. Even crown yourself emperor. The disasters aren't over yet. Just because people eat today doesn't mean they won't starve tomorrow. I don't care about being emperor. Survive first. The old dynasty's laws have fallen apart. Even if you don't call yourself king, the 10 counties still obey your orders. You can do without a title, but none of the responsibility goes away. They don't obey me. They obey the ditches, the grain, the seeds, and rules that keep people alive. If someone does it better than I do someday, I can give them my place. Lord Lin, do you still plan to marry and have children? My heart went with my late wife long ago. I have no other thoughts in this life. What about my 3rd sister? She's blunt but kind-hearted. She can fight and get things done. You're kind to people. And you take responsibility. If you became the Fu family's ideal son-in-law, general marriage should be based on mutual love. I'll never love anyone but my late wife. If the 3rd miss married me, she'd only suffer. Lord Lin is right. If Jiang'an marries, she should marry someone who truly loves her. Someone she loves too. I was only asking. Since you're not interested, we'll drop the matter. The 3rd miss is a remarkable woman. She deserves more than someone who's merely a good match. She deserves someone who sees her, with whip in hand and sword at her side, and still respects and loves her. Yanting, you always say Xiang'an is too blunt. But she saves people, repairs walls, and follows the rules. She's never done less than any man. Her marriage needn't be traded for security. I'm just afraid he'll spend his whole life serving the family. Len never know what he likes himself. Then let him figure it out slowly. We shouldn't choose for him. What are you talking about? I'm a widower, unworthy of Miss Fu. But young Master Mu is handsome and unmarried, so he's a fine match for the 3rd miss. Lord Lin, those words? Number. When I said no just now, I meant this marriage.
Exactly.
What a pity young Master Mu and Miss Fu are so well matched. Yet General Fu says no. Brother, your hand. It's nothing. The cup was too thin. It shattered when I gripped it a little tighter. It is pretty thin. If brother marries my 3rd sister, should I call him brother or brother-in-law? Don't confuse yourself first. He's your blood brother, so I should call him brother too. But if he marries third sister, then he'd have to call me big brother after her. When we eat at the same table, who serves tea to whom first? You just managed 10,000 households. Yet 2 titles have you stumped. General, why not each use your own title? You call him brother, and he calls you big brother. No one loses out. Young Master Mu, use another one. This one's thick too. Tilt it toward me. This cup is thick and solid. How is it too thin? Brother is clearly angry over what Lord Lin said. He must have feelings for third sister Jiangong. When did he fall for Jiangong? If he marries my sister someday, should I call him brother, or should he call me big brother? Big brother, sister-in-law, brother Mu. Guess who I saw in Jing County just now? Who? The Emperor and Chancellor Wan. They were dressed in rags, begging on the street. Really? I saw them clear as day. Chancellor Wan's face. I've seen it for over 10 years in the capital. I know it even if it turned to ash. The Emperor was squatting beside him, holding a broken bowl and begging for water.
He didn't even dare raise his head.
Master Su said to leave them in nearby villages. Turns out they made their way to Jing County. They don't dare go to Xian City, or give their real names in the county. Once, a single word from them could decide life or death. Now they don't even dare say their own names. That's karma. Come on, let's see our emperor. Brother Mu, does your leg still hurt? Say so if you can't walk. It's much better now. Young Master Mu's injury just healed. Third Miss Fu, take better care of him. Of course. The third miss went to the well area alone just now. I went to inspect the new wall, and saw them on the way. There are guards there. She'd be fine. Take me with you next time you leave the city. Your leg just healed. Precisely because it's healed. I can't keep eating the Fu family's food for nothing. Thatched huts go up fast, but they won't block the bitter cold ahead. Mud bricks take more work, but at least they can get a family through winter. The road isn't like the stone roads in the city, but the villagers packed it down themselves. Right over there. These vile peasants. Shut up. If you still want to live, forget the past. What? Since you're here, have something to eat first. Brother Leifu, Mayu's been giving less milk these days. Can I trade for an extra half block of salt? I'll make it up next month. You paid enough last month. You can put it on account today. But if the Awei is sick, go see old Sue who treats livestock. Don't force the milk out. Got it, thanks. This is a relief station. It helps in emergencies, not the lazy. Every registered family has received cattle and sheep. If they're willing to raise them and work, they can trade milk and wool for food. If they slaughter their breeding stock, they'll have nothing left to trade later. Handouts only last for a while. Only something that keeps producing can last. The wool collected here goes to the textile mill. Milk and young livestock go to those in need. That keeps everything moving. Even people who won't work the fields will trade for meat pies and eggs, so they won't dare kill their sheep. Rules work better than persuasion. Young master, young madam, third miss, what brings you here? We were passing by for a bite. We just baked some chicken legs. I'll bring them right out. This little shop still has chicken legs in a famine. The chickens and ducks young madam sent grow fast, and they lay plenty of eggs every day. In just a month, nearby villagers traded for 3 baskets of wool. There were only a dozen or so in the backyard. Now the chicks barely have room to stand. Madame Fu thought she'd counted wrong at first. Third Miss kept saying it was the water, so she stopped asking. It is the water. It gives people energy. Of course, chickens and ducks grow faster on it too. Each family raises their own. It's much easier than keeping them all in one place in town. Send it back to the mill. It can be spun into yarn and woven into blankets. King Er's mother asked yesterday. She said she'd take as much as we have. The weather's about to turn. Blankets will come in handy. Wash the wool and dry it well first. Don't send it to the mill wet. Tell every family when they trade too. If it's mixed with dirt or sand, we'll go by the actual weight. Shopkeeper, please be kind. Give us something to eat. This shop trades food for wool, milk, or silver. Are you 2 registered? Has your family received cattle or sheep? If we had those, would we be begging you? If not, go register in the county. Once your identity is confirmed, you'll get land and grain. Just standing here with your hand out. No one's grain comes from the wind. Isn't this His Majesty and the Chancellor? Are you 2 traveling incognito? Or trying your hand at begging? You 2. Long time no see. Don't you recognize your subject? Sir, you've got the wrong people. I'm no emperor, just a refugee passing through. We've been hungry for days. Please spare us some food. So I was mistaken. I can't believe there are people who look so alike. One looks like the emperor who ordered my whole Fu family executed. The other looks like the chancellor who fabricated treason charges. You made it from the capital all the way to the northern desert. You 2 are really hard to kill. Madam, you're joking. We've never been to the capital. Since we don't know each other, let's each eat our own food. Third Miss, the chicken legs will get cold fast. No rush. I think this old man really wants one. He should at least see what it is. Being hungry for days is awful. Have a chicken leg. You're really giving it to me. You look exactly like that dog emperor. That makes us old acquaintances. I can spare 1 chicken leg. You don't know who the dog emperor is? He's the one who believed Chancellor Wan's lies and tried to wipe out the Fu family. I wonder if heavenly fire burned him to death. A foolish tyrant like that deserves heaven's punishment. If you hate him so much, why not find him and get revenge? The whole world is ruined now. If he's still alive, starving and begging for water every day, trampled underfoot. Isn't that better than killing him with 1 stroke? You have a point, miss. You wouldn't take it for so long. I thought you didn't want it. Looks like you 2 really aren't the emperor and chancellor. Since you're not old acquaintances, we don't need to save any for you. Brother Mu, aren't you eating? I'm not hungry. Third Miss, the road was hard on you. Don't touch them. They're clearly humiliating His Maj. If you have leftovers, could you leave us the chicken bones? We gave you a whole one, and you wouldn't take it. Now you want the bones? I didn't react in time. In a famine, bones can still make a bowl of soup. Please, show us mercy. Just leave them behind. How can you eat their leftovers? You have to live before you can say what you can or can't eat. Yenting. They really want our chicken bones. Let's go. I'd rather starve to death than eat their leftover bones. Big brother, what are you doing? Yenting. The dogs by the bridge haven't eaten yet. They're just animals. I'll take them back. Come back. Do you want me to let us get bitten to death by dogs? If we tame these dogs, they can guard the villagers' homes. Giving them food isn't a waste. Dogs know to guard the gate when fed. Some people enjoy all the tribute in the world, then turn around and kill loyal officials. Compared to them, dogs are more worthy. Since your majesty says you're not the emperor, then keep being a refugee. The limited land and grain are only for those willing to register and follow the rules. Your majesty, what are you doing? We're starving to death. What else can we do? Grab the bones. Come, help me already. Those beasts are too fierce. What if they bite us? We need to leave soon. The Fu family has found us. Sooner or later, they'll kill us. So they have a day like this. They deserve it. Yenting, have someone watch them. Don't let them die too soon. They made the Fu family prisoners before. Now let them taste life beneath others. They've been left behind. Good. Shixian County is crowded now. There are plenty of little matters too. You can't carry them all alone. Second brother will handle registration, land, grain trades, and office work. Yenting will recruit troops and guard the city. Chan Ying will manage grain, seeds, livestock, and supplies. Jiang Hong will handle homes, canals, and city walls. Your mother and I will coordinate household defenses and manpower. Don't worry, father. If any family is short half a bag of seeds, I'll get to the bottom of it. I'll inspect the new wall outside town again today. I'll recount the winter supplies. Leave city affairs to you, and I can expand the guard. The deadline is here. We can't rely only on the old troops anymore. My lord, General, bad news. Floods have hit the south. It's drought everywhere. Where did a flood come from? Half a month ago, heavy rain suddenly began in the south. It rained for a full half month. Trees killed by drought couldn't hold the soil. Mudslides rushed into the river. The riverbed rose. Floodwaters spilled over the banks. Huge stretches of towns and villages became rivers. At first, people thought water meant hope. But before they could celebrate for long, they were all buried in the flood. Now that the floodwaters have just receded, some people here heard the South has plenty of water and want to move their whole families there. Are the local authorities still there? Where can the victims go? Even the county granaries were washed away. The survivors can only crowd onto high ground. Some clung to trees for 2 days. Though the river is full of water, it's mixed with mud and livestock. You can't drink it directly. The South has always been a land of fish and rice. Now that the flooding has stopped, should we go there too? The northern desert can only raise cattle and sheep. The South must be better than here. Mom, Dad, we have water and land here now. Let's stop moving around. The southern floods have just stopped. The riverbeds and levees are ruined. Who can guarantee it won't flood again? Besides, we're bringing food, seeds, cattle, and sheep for 10 counties of people. We'll move slowly and use a lot of food. If we hit another flood on the way, we won't even have time to turn back. Chan Ying is right. Zion City has a steady water supply. The farmland is stable now, too. No need to risk it again. Then we'll stay. We won't stop anyone who wants to go. The wealthy families won't move. After this flood, There will be a 3-year freeze. Once the 3-year freeze thaws, there will be another 4 years of floods. The South is no safe haven. We need to prepare wool, cotton, and winter clothes. Starting today, inventory all wood that can be made into charcoal. The next disaster will be a 3-year freeze. I'll have Shishan report our charcoal supply tonight. Have military teams inspect the houses. List drafty roofs, broken windows, and chimneys. The warehouses will work in shifts day and night. But don't let the people collapse from exhaustion. Distribute cotton and wool by population. Protect the elderly and children first. Seal the fresh charcoal to keep out damp. Don't hand out all the old charcoal at once. If the ice disaster really lasts 3 years, a 6-month supply won't be nearly enough. I'm having every county collect dead branches and scrap wood. But no one can cut down live trees at will. Trees are still needed to hold the soil by the canals. The floods in the south just stopped. The riverbeds haven't stabilized. There may not be any farmland there now, let alone any chance of survival. Wait a while longer. General, the south can grow rice and vegetables. We're stuck here herding sheep every day. I really see no hope. You can leave if you want. Your names will be struck from the register. Return the land, grain, seeds, cattle, and sheep. If you come back someday, you can't take the share of those who stayed. General, you're not letting us come back. When you joined the register, you chose to follow Zionist rules. Leaving the register today is also your own choice. Those who stay must build the east wall. We can't wait until you can't make it in the south. Then let you return and take the grain they worked hard to protect. Hey, wait right there. The grain, seeds, cattle, and sheep are for registered families to live on. Since you're leaving the register, you can only take your own belongings. And what you've earned these past months. We've raised those sheep. Why can't we take them? If the Fu family hadn't given out lambs back then, you wouldn't have even seen a sheep. No one is stopping you from going south. Just don't take everyone's future breeding stock. All these people are leaving. We've tried to persuade them, but they won't stay. Everyone has their own fate. They're set on leaving. Nothing you say will make them stay. The half that remains are the ones truly willing to stand with Zion. Half the people are gone. At least the cotton and wool can go first to those who remain. But we'll have to reassign the outer village walls, fields, and guards. I'll revise the supply register. You reassign the guards. Those who stay can't suffer more just because others left. Give me your hand. They're just a few cracks. When you're busy, you forget the pain. You only remember when they start bleeding. The village doctor made this. He said to apply it twice a day. Brother Goose, you twisted your neck? Nonsense, my neck is fine. I've seen you staring at my sister-in-law. Your head was practically tilted onto your shoulder. Is she really that pretty? When you marry a wife, you'll know just how pretty she is. Where's third sister? Up in the sky? Brother Moo is timid.
He needs third sister with him to ride the wooden glider.
Old, you said the glider could only carry one person. I didn't expect you to really modify it. I just added a seat and support beams. The key craftsmanship is still old use. If third miss feels it's unsafe, we'll land right away. It's very steady and more thrilling than a fast horse. Brother Moo, look. That's big brother and sister-in-law. I heard from second young master that third miss likes weapons. I brought these 3 hidden weapons from Jiang Kingdom. I wonder if you like them. I do. Thank you, Brother Moo. You don't have to keep calling me Brother Moo. Just call me Zhiliu. How could I? You're my sister-in-law's brother. And my brother too. How can I call you by name? Your eldest brother is already married. Have you thought about your own marriage? Second brother isn't married yet. How could it be my turn? The Fu siblings always go by seniority. We have to wait for second young Master Fu to marry first. Of course. There's still a way to deal with Marquis Fu, but making that blockhead Fu Xingchen catch on is the hard part. Brother Mu, it's windy. If your leg hurts, go inside first. Don't worry, third miss. Brother, you don't really want to be my brother-in-law, do you? Watch your manners. Even if I marry Jiang Heng, you can only call me Big Brother and call her sister-in-law. Then I'll call you brother-in-law. You call me little sister. We can each call it our own way. Number. Big brother hits hard. If Jiang Heng beats you 3 times a day someday, can your skinny body take it? Why would he hit me? He'd rather use his fists than his words. That's just like him. She agreed to marry you? She said she must wait until your second brother marries first. You gave Mu Yuan hidden weapons. He only thinks his brother treats him well. If you don't make it clear, big brother, I'm afraid even after second brother gets married, he won't know you've been waiting for him. Marquis Fu would tie even a cherry delivery man to a tree. If I make it clear now, he'll probably break my legs first. So even big brother has someone he fears. Then you've got a long wait. Second brother is dense as wood. Waiting for him to catch on will take at least 3 to 5 years. Chan Yin. There's something you don't know. I've had lung disease since childhood. The doctor said I wouldn't live past 25. How old are you this year? 24. Only 1 year left. If I can marry and have children this year, I'll die with no regrets. Can you help big brother get second young Master Fu married sooner? What kind of doctor diagnosed you? Did he leave a prescription? Lung disease causes shortness of breath and coughing blood. You fly the glider to hunt rabbits all the time, and your breathing is steadier than most. The symptoms come and go. The cold wind made it flare up today. You were in the wind for half the day and didn't cough. Then you heard 3 to 5 years and it flared up. Jiang Heng would be widowed right after getting married. How could I push her into a fire pit? That doctor also said, if I marry before I'm 25 and stay cheerful, this illness might go away on its own. So marriage can cure lung disease too? Don't rush, big brother. I'll cure your illness first. Then it won't be too late to wait for second brother to marry. No need, the doctor already gave me medicine. I'm almost well now. You had only 1 year left just now. How are you cured after 1 pulse check? For someone with lung disease, your agility is pretty good. I'm going back to take my medicine. Bring me the prescription. I'll take a look. Sister-in-law. The Qian family from Jing County is making a scene outside. They want you and big brother to judge the matter. Yanting went to a nearby village. I'll go take a look first. This family is named Qian. They were among the first to register. They received 3 sheep and have raised them to 7 or 8 now. They usually seem hardworking enough, since their lives are getting better. Why are they making such a scene? This girl ran all the way here from Jin County. The guards let her in only after seeing she was covered in injuries. The Qian couple chased her to the gate and insist she stole things from home. She ran away. Her father and I raised all the sheep at home. How dare a worthless girl complain? Ma'am, this girl doesn't know what's good for her. I feed and care for her every day. Yet she came here to slander her own mother. She said you're her stepmother, but you call yourself her real mother. If you truly see her as your daughter, first tell me her name and age. How did she get those injuries? She just wouldn't behave. She says her stepmother abuses her every day. Lift your head. What exactly happened? You're her father? Yes. You and your wife are well dressed. Yet your own daughter is covered in rags and bruises. If you claim you never abused her, then explain this first. She wouldn't listen. She fell on her own. The cuts on her face happened while she fled the famine. A fall doesn't leave several parallel knife cuts. Say that again. She fell on her own. My lady, please save me. My lady, please. This couple is lying. I used to live next door to the Kian family. Old Zhang stopped making things up. The Kians were wealthy merchants here. After his first wife died, this woman married in and had another daughter. To marry her own daughter into the Yuanwei family, she personally slashed her stepdaughter's face with a knife, so the Yuanwei family would reject Warner and marry her own daughter instead. Then disaster struck. Her daughter and the Yuanwei family were attacked by bandits on the road. Some died, and the rest were scattered. So he blamed it all on Warner. He forced the child to eat and sleep with the sheep. He beat and cursed her every day. Mr. Kian knew exactly what was happening. Whenever Warner was beaten, he hid outside the door. When food ran short during the exodus, this child gave her own rations to the family, and that's how she survived to the northern frontier. Just yesterday, I saw Warner sleeping in the sheep pen. I thought she was guarding the sheep. I never imagined they wouldn't even let her inside. The Kian family delivered plenty of sheep's milk. That girl milked every sheep before dawn. Why should Warner pay for their evil deeds? Warner, is what the old man said true? It's true. The wounds on my face were made when he held me down and cut me again and again. My father watched the whole time. I couldn't stop him. If I spoke up, he threatened to kill himself. Dad, you always said you'd protect me next time. But the next time, he only hit me harder. My lady, we know we were wrong. Please forgive us this once. We raised the sheep well. We also helped Zion. Knowing how to raise sheep doesn't excuse hurting people. Zion gave you water, food, land, and shelter. Not so you could shut your doors and keep doing evil. You didn't cut her yourself. But you watched your daughter get scarred and beaten. You're the head of the household, and her real father. Enabling evil makes you just as accountable. Ma'am, I'm afraid of her. You're afraid of your wife. So you made your daughter suffer for 16 years. We don't keep freeloaders here, and we certainly don't keep villains. Send the two of them to repair the outer city wall. Keep them under hard labor rules. Yes. The Kian home and 7 or 8 sheep all go to Kian Warner. The house and sheep are mine. Why should an unmarried girl get the family property? Because she's always fed and milked those sheep. Because the house and land are registered to this household, not you personally. You've betrayed your labor duty. Warner is the only registered member of the Kian family, so she naturally inherits the property. From now on, however much sheep's milk is handed in, and however many lambs are kept, will all be recorded under Miss Warner's name. No one can take it from her. Yes. Thank you for saving my life, ma'am. Warner can never repay you. Get up, go home and clean up the house. Take good care of yourself, and live your own life well. That will be thanks enough. The injuries on your face. Have you seen a doctor? No, my father wouldn't let me spend money on my face. I know some medicine. I can try to treat you. Can a face like this be healed? Miss, don't cry yet. Whether the scars can fully heal,
We won't know until we treat them.
but at least no one will dare cut you again. Come to the Fu residence tomorrow. First, I'll check how deep the scars are, how many treatments you'll need, and how much can be restored. I'll tell you after I examine you.
Okay.
What's your name? My surname is Kian. My given name is Warner. How old are you, Warner?
16.
You're still young. You don't need to call me ma'am every time. Think of me as your sister. I'm lowly. How could I dare? Under Zana's code, everyone is a person first. Before status is considered. Drink your tea, get some sleep, then I'll treat your wounds. The injuries are too old. They can't fade in one treatment. We'll take it slowly. Ma'am, my face really seems a little better. That's only one treatment. You'll need a few more. Apply the ointment morning and night. Don't go in the sun. Wear a veil when you go out. If the wounds get red, swollen, or hot, come find me right away. Don't keep skimping on food. Eat eggs, sheep's milk, and greens on time. Build up your health so the wounds heal faster. Before your next treatment, I'll first see whether you've used the medicine properly. I'll remember it all. Sister-in-law, can her scars be healed? The scars aren't too deep, and some are still fresh. With treatment on time, most can likely heal.
That's wonderful.
Second young Master Fu is truly kind-hearted. He saves people and gives them hand warmers. Now he's even thinking about Jeba. Miss Warner, what do you think of second young Master Fu? Brother, Warner has only just escaped her misery. Love must be mutual. You can't just set people up because you're in a rush. Looks like the ice storm is coming. Give backup supplies first to the elderly, children, and the sick or injured. If able-bodied adults can still mend their clothes, take cotton home first to line them. Write down clearly what each household receives. My lord, doesn't this look like one from the Wan family's manor? It does, since Chun Yin brought it. Handed out by the list. Ask no more questions. I recall Madame Wan loved this cloud pattern most. Cloud patterns all look about the same, as long as the people stay warm. My lord, look. These are all things we couldn't take when we fled the capital. When we left them behind, we thought we'd never see them again. Lord Chan truly is a lucky star for the Fu family. When we fled the capital, Yen Ting said all the family money was safely hidden. It seems now it was hidden with Chun Yin. Chun Yin is our family's lucky star. He doesn't want to say, so we won't ask. These clothes are thin. Can they really withstand 3 years of bitter cold? They're warmer than thick padded coats, but there aren't many. Save them for extreme cold or city patrols. Wear the cotton clothes we have for now. Later we'll burn coal stoves. The flues must never be blocked. Nail a layer of old felt under the wooden doors. Patch every hole in the window paper. Make a separate list of homes with elderly people living alone. All repairs must be done today. After we finish checking the city, we'll go meet second young master. Second young master Fu. Second young master. Miss, I just came to ask, does your house let in drafts? No, General Fu had someone patch it before. I sealed the window cracks again too.
Good, if you burn charcoal indoors.
Remember to open the flue. Don't just keep the windows shut tight. The sheep pen is against the back wall. Bring the smallest lambs into the side room at night. The adult sheep can huddle for warmth. Don't tie them alone by the wind. I've already laid down dry straw. I'm the only one in the house. They can have all the side rooms. I made this myself. Second young master saved me that day. I had nothing to thank him with. Please accept this hand warmer. You can make copper hand warmers too. The Kian family once employed a blacksmith. I learned from him when I had free time. I know a little about smithing and making jewelry. Give me gold or silver, and I can make bracelets and hairpins too. These holes are evenly spaced, and the lid fits tightly. That's more than knowing a little. You have real skill. Metal tools are shaped first. Then fine patterns are carved bit by bit with a hairpin. That takes an even steadier hand. One hairpin can take days to polish. Slow is fine. Being able to make fine pieces is rare. Old Yu in town does woodworking. He needs a blacksmith with delicate hands. Sister-in-law, she can make both copper warmers and hairpins. Her hands are much finer than most blacksmiths. Wonderful. With such fine craftsmanship, she may be able to make the screws I need, and precision parts. That solves my urgent problem. Ordinary blacksmiths can forge blades, but may not be willing to grind things this small. If Warner can make them, farm tools, wooden kites, and stoves can all be fitted more securely. I'll show her the drawings tomorrow. Look at the Fu family's daughter-in-law. Why look at her? That coat is from the palace. Where did you get that coat? Get lost. What kind of crazy beggar are you? I ask you, who gave you these clothes? Lord Fu handed them out to us by the register. Block my way again, and I'll call the guards. The imperial palace was clearly burned to ashes by heavenly fire. Why are palace clothes in the Fu family's hands? That batch of coats was made by the Imperial Household Department just last year. They never even left the palace. Where did Lord Fu find them? When the heavenly fire came, the palace gates were in chaos. Who would care about the Imperial Household Department? It's no surprise eunuchs and maids took a few things while fleeing. If your majesty presses too hard, the Fu family may learn we're investigating. Please don't rush, your majesty. Eunuchs and maids fled during the heavenly fire. Perhaps they took the clothes out, and the Fu family found them later. It's just an ordinary palace coat. It may not mean anything. First, the Fu family had food and water in the northern desert. Now even old palace items have appeared. What Fu Yanting has hidden away is likely far more than we've seen. For now, survive. Wait until the third and fourth princes find us. Then investigate it slowly. Ah, it's raining. Heaven has finally sent rain. Let the roof runoff sit overnight first. Boil it before drinking. Don't just gulp down anything because it rained. Harvest everything. Rice, wheat, corn, and vegetables. Harvest all you can today. Don't let the rain ruin them. I'll send men to help. Harvest the ripe grain first, then the root crops that can be stored. Cut the leafy greens last. Pickle whatever can't be done in time. Wet grain will mold in storage. Put shelters over every drying yard. Raise the cellar entrances. Pack down the ground around them. Keep rainwater from flooding in. Each household should store 6 months' worth of melons and vegetables. Seal the grain in clay jars separately. Dig the drainage ditches by the outer walls too. When the ice disaster comes, the ground will freeze hard. If we don't do it now, we won't even be able to get a hoe into the ground later. Young madam, I finished the plans you gave me. It's only 1 page. The measurements aren't complicated. I just had to try the chimney joint twice. This stove really works well. It's like the heated bed in our home. The soil in the northern desert isn't right for heated beds. And charcoal braziers can easily cause fires or poisoning. As long as this stove's chimney is sealed tight, it's perfect for every household. Don't stack firewood beside the stove. Check the chimney every day. If anyone feels dizzy or nauseous indoors, put out the fire and open the windows at once. When you teach them to make stoves, teach them all this too. I'll add an iron band around the joint, so it won't loosen over time. Warner, could you teach the Fu family guards to make them too? No matter how fast one person is, they can't make enough in time. Of course. The first ones just need to work, then we can refine them slowly. Those hands of yours will make more than stoves someday. Kinger, where are you taking those coats? Second young master, do me a favor. These are from young madam for Miss Kian. I need to hurry to the cloth shop. Please deliver them for me. All right. Go on, I'll take them. Third sister traded you 2 coats. These coats sister-in-law gave Miss Kian are too loose. The wind gets right through them on her. Since when does second brother worry so much about a girl? She's helping the whole town build coal stoves. We can't let her freeze herself. Sister-in-law only asked you to deliver the clothes. Yet you even checked her size for her. Those coats are much too wide at Miss Kian's shoulders. Once the wind blows in, they won't keep her warm, no matter how thick. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm just thorough. These 2 are too small for me. The fabric's warm too.
Take them.
Second young master, you're here. Sister-in-law asked me to bring you coats. These 2 fit you. Keep them. They're too valuable. Making a few stoves isn't worth this much. Why wouldn't it be? With stoves, people indoors won't freeze to death. Your skill saves lives. What's a few coats? Young madam has already given me a house, sheep, and medicine for my face. I owe the Fu family too much. The house and sheep were yours to begin with. And sister-in-law treated your wounds out of kindness. You taught the guards to make stoves. You earned that credit yourself. Don't always put yourself beneath others. Blacksmithing is crude work, after all. Please don't laugh at me, second young master. What's crude about it? Once you learn it, you can make weapons, stoves, and farm tools yourself. I don't care for reading and writing. I happen to like this. If you don't think I'm too dumb, teach me too someday. You really want to learn, second young master? Blacksmithing is dirty and tiring, and it'll give your hands calluses. My hands aren't delicate anyway. If I can learn another skill, what's a few calluses? What's wrong, second young master? Miss Kian, you look beautiful. The fire's too hot. Take a break before you keep hammering. Sister-in-law said, one person shouldn't carry all the work. The clothes are delivered. I won't interrupt your work. I'll come learn blacksmithing another day. Miss, you gave me a steamed bun a few days ago. Could you give me a little more today? Wait till I return these things. Then I'll come back for it. The Fu family gave you those. Why return them? If you won't wear them, trade them to me for 2 steamed buns. They were given by kind people. They're not for trading away. Wait, where did these coats come from? That's none of your business. That's right. The Wan estate had these made for its women. They haven't even been handed out yet. How did they end up with you? Clothes in the hands of disaster victims are winter clothes that save lives. You say they're yours, but do you have a registry mark to prove it? This is the Wan estate's mark. Does some country girl deserve to wear them? Madame Zhao gave these to me. Give them back. We follow Zion's rules here, not whoever you used to be. Try taking them again, and I'll call the guards. Stop. Stop right now. Miss Warner, are you all right? I'm fine. It's just that the coat young madam gave me got wrinkled. If it's wrinkled, iron it. If it's torn, mend it. What matters is that you weren't hurt. She suddenly tried to take it. I already said I'd call the guards. You did the right thing. Giving away buns was your kindness. It doesn't mean he can come here and bully you. Fu Shinchen, how dare you hit me? Wan Changyang, do you still think you're the old chancellor? This is Jin County, not your Wan estate. How dare you address this chancellor by name? The great young court is gone. Your seal, official robe, and Wan estate are gone too. Your name isn't even on the registry now. Why put on the airs of a chancellor's estate? Even if they're Wan estate clothes, why are they in the Fu family's hands? Did Marquis Fu sneak into the palace during the heavenly fire and empty out my underwear? And the imperial seal, gold, silver, and weapons? Do you have those too? You were the ones who wanted to wipe out the Fu family. We fled the capital overnight. We didn't even have time to take our own things. How could we have had time to loot the palace and Wan estate? There were countless refugees along the way who brought things out of the capital and who dropped them on the road. Is it strange that we found them? Besides, these coats are now on people facing the ice disaster. They're far more useful than locked in the Wan estate's storehouse awaiting distribution. If you truly cared about doctors, why didn't you care about the starving people back then? You dare hoard public supplies. I really should ask my brother and father to send you to your deaths, to avenge the massacre of our family. You wouldn't dare. Watch me. Tie them up and send them to the labor prison. Lock their ankle chains tight. Have them build walls and plant trees like the other prisoners. Jiu Xingchen, I am the emperor. You dare make me do hard labor. On the street just now, didn't you say you were only passing through? You refuse to register and follow the rules, yet you rob and hurt people. So you'll be treated as prisoners. Fu Yanting said he wouldn't kill me. The general did spare your lives. But sparing you doesn't mean feeding you for free. Starting tomorrow, if you can move, you work. Fu Yanting spared me. Because of the third and fourth princes, he doesn't dare kill me. Then you'd better value that life. If anyone causes trouble again, call the guards first. Don't face it alone. Thanks to you today, second young master. I owe you 2 favors now. The first time, sister-in-law stood up for me. Today I just happened to pass by. You don't owe me anything. I don't have anything valuable. I embroidered this myself. If you don't mind, second young master, please take it. You can embroider too? It's just an ordinary pouch. There's a hidden pocket sewn inside. You can keep flint or medicine in it. Blacksmithing, jewelry making, embroidery. How much else can you do? When no one used to talk to me, I learned bit by watching others. I learned it from an old neighbor. I'm slow with a needle, not as useful as blacksmithing. This pouch is the finest I've seen. I'm glad the second young master likes it. Thanks for today. Just call me Fu Xingcheng from now on. Always calling me second young master. Makes us sound worlds apart. Good. Send them in. Those 2 dishonest bastards should have been locked up long ago. The third and fourth princes barely escaped the southern floods. They've made themselves kings in Shengcheng. Sooner or later, we'll fight them. They've gathered deserters and refugees. What they lack is food, coal, and safe land. Xi'an City now has water and food. We can't hide it forever. Then why keep the emperor alive? As long as he lives, the princes must consider their father's life. Once he's dead, it's a fight to the death. Keep him alive for now. He can still work in prison, but don't treat the emperor as a shield. If the third and fourth princes are truly desperate, they may not acknowledge him as their father. The troops we need to train, the walls we need to build. We can't skip either. What's that in your hand? Nothing. You saw wrong, sister-in-law. In a few days, I'll ask Warner to teach the guards blacksmithing. Didn't you want to learn? Come along. Okay. If you're learning a trade, learn it right. Don't tease that girl. When did I ever tease her? Miss Kian really is skilled. We're burning through coal faster than expected. The cattle and sheep need warmth too. At this rate, it won't last 3 years. Most homes don't have many animals. Crowding them indoors with stoves will get us through this winter. But we'll need a lot of coal. Coal chunks would be even better. Is there any coal in the space? I stored some coal and charcoal before, but it won't last long. If we have enough coal chunks, we can make honeycomb briquettes, so the fuel lasts longer. Gold won't work. Even speeding it up with kisses has stopped working. Is the space hibernating too? Ding, space system exchange. Upgrade acceleration rules changed. Task 1. Plant rice in the Spirit Spring space. Harvest 1,000 tons of grain. Complete the task to accelerate the level 12 upgrade. 1,000 tons? First, we need farm tools that work in the space and solve planting, irrigation, and harvesting. We can't rely on manpower alone. If I plant rice by myself, I couldn't finish even a tenth in 20 days. The wheel drives the wooden claws. Each turn presses the seedlings into the mud. The idea isn't hard. The hard part is not jamming the seedlings. Let's make a prototype first. Set the claw spacing by the blueprint. Make the depth adjustable. For soft mud, plant shallow. For hard mud, plant deeper. Wooden pegs at the axle joints will loosen easily. I'll make iron axles and nuts. Then we can take it apart and replace parts. It works. Estimated harvest time, 15 days. At our current rate, the city's firewood and coal will last 1 year at most. What about the 2 years after the 3-year war? So we must unlock level 12. I keep feeling what's behind that door is what we need most. You haven't slept through the night lately. Don't enter the space tonight. The rice is already planted. Get some rest first. Without fuel, we won't even last until the deadline. The city's food, soldiers, and people aren't yours to carry alone. Good thing I have you. But it can't be only you. I should be saying that. If I hadn't met the Fu family, even with the space, I might not have survived the disasters as a person. Brother Mu, where are you going? I'm afraid Chunyin is cold. I'm taking my sister a quilt. What about you? I'm afraid my brother is cold. I'm taking him a quilt too. My brother just got over a dozen old quilts for his room. He shouldn't need more. Chunyin has silk and down quilts in her room too. Let's go together. My brother asked me to bring this. Hey, Brother Mu's injury just healed. Why is he always worried about others? Sister-in-law, tell him for me. My room is warm with the stove. Tell him not to get cold. My second brother asked me to bring this. The second young master was busy in the city last night, yet he still remembered me. Young madam, please thank him for me. When you see him yourself, thank him in person. This family would fall apart without me. Come on, I'll carry you. My shoes and socks are wet. I can walk. Walk back to town in wet shoes. And you'll get frostbite.
Get on.
My shoes will get your clothes wet. Wet clothes can be changed, but frostbitten feet will hurt for days. Slow down. The snow may have frozen into ice. Okay, hold on tight. How did you know I was here? I woke up and you were gone. The gatekeeper said you left town carrying a quilt. I followed your footprints. I made the trip for two people too scared to deliver quilts. My brother and second brother. One worries about our third sister. The other worries about Warner. Yet they claim they're worried we'll be cold. Hurry and change out of those clothes. I'm fine. Warm your feet first. This isn't from carrying me in the snow. Where were you before? Part of the main canal froze over. I led men to break the ice and soaked my undershirt. I only changed my outer clothes before finding you. You carried me wearing ice-cold clothes. And still say you're fine. Warm your hands and feet first. Don't put them right by the fire. Frozen skin can crack if heated too fast. That's how we treated frostbite in the army. I remember. You remember, but won't do it. Is the canal so short-handed that no one else can break ice? The ice suddenly got thicker today. I feared they might damage the sluice gates. So I went down myself. Then trained two more teams to inspect sluice gates. You're the commander. You can't be the only one sent into every danger. I'll do it. You can't reach your back. Sit down. You always say I don't take care of myself, but neither do you. Your shoes and socks were soaked, yet you kept walking. Next time I'll bring spare socks. Next time, wait for me first. Okay. You look after me, and I'll look after you. That's only fair. General Fu talks about fairness now? Of course, with my wife. Chan Yin. Lately, all you think about is the task, the ice disaster, and the deadline. I know you're not neglecting me. You're afraid no one will survive. I'm afraid you think I could leave at any time, too. I'm afraid, but I won't trap you with that fear. I just want you to remember I'm here when you're tired. Since I came here, I've tried to hold every task in my hands. Food walls, the people. I'm afraid one lapse could cost lives, so you don't have to hold it all alone anymore. Leave the canal to me. In the city, there's also Mother, my brother, and my second brother. You can stop and catch your breath. Then don't treat yourself like an unbreakable blade. I'll listen to my wife. Then remember this too. When you come back from Dongshu, you don't have to pretend you're fine. I can take care of you too. I'm not going to Wushan today. I just want to sleep for a while. If you don't go, they'll all find out. Find out what? We just changed clothes and warmed by the fire. We talked for a bit. Then let's go together. So Mother won't think you can't get out of bed because I bullied you. You two vanished early this morning. The wind and snow are fierce outside. Don't just worry about the city.
Take care of yourselves first.
Mother means for us to drink it. The epidemic has just begun. The city's medicine and staff are stretched thin. This isn't the right time for us to have kids. I understand. Whether to have children and when, we'll decide together. What happened just now wasn't to answer to anyone. The young madam said, the weak should be nourished first during a disaster. Young couples run around every day. Of course, you should be first in line. Keep an eye on the kitchen. Don't neglect it. The young madam has been worn out lately. The eldest young master is breaking ice and fixing walls every day. Have another bowl. It's freezing solid outside. And you're still too warm? Hey, it's not that it isn't cold. It's that the soup I've had these days could boil a whole pot of water. Aren't we having this tonic soup too often? Mother had someone send it over, so I'll drink it with you. The herbs I prepared were for the whole family to take turns drinking, not for the two of us to drink it all. At least you're not afraid of the cold now. Tonight, have Ching Erning send the soup to the camp and the textile workshop. If we keep taking tonics, we won't even need to light the stove. Save a portion for yourself too. I'll drink it when it's my turn. Then I'll take turns with you. Big brother, second brother. It's freezing outside. What are you doing sitting here? Nothing. Just some things we can't figure out. How much coal is left in the city? I just checked. Even rationed, it'll only last a year. If you're just here to watch the fire, at least add 2 fewer briquettes. Tomorrow I'll check the number of stoves in every district again. I can modify coal stoves, but I can't make fuel appear from thin air. Coal isn't what I can't figure out now. Brother-in-law, how are things between you and Chun Ying? Chun Yin and I are happily married, of course. We're deeply in love. You've been married so long. Why don't you have any children yet? The disaster isn't over. Childbirth is too risky. We're not in a hurry to have kids. Medicine is scarce in the city. Midwives are needed to treat frostbite victims too. Chun Yin bears the people of 10 counties on her shoulders. I can't let her take that risk too. Is that what you want? Or what she wants? It's our decision together. Children are a blessing. They shouldn't be her burden alone. At least you two love each other. Your third sister is the one I can't figure out. I gave hidden weapons to Mu Yuan, but he still sees me only as an older brother. The other day he received the quilt, and specifically asked Chun Yin to pass along a message.
He said my injury had just healed.
And I shouldn't always worry about others. It sounded like concern to me. But he still calls me Brother Mu every other word.
He's marched with us since childhood.
Others give flowers and hairpins. He may not understand those. You gave him hidden weapons. She only think you want to spar with her. Ah, woman's heart. Why is it so hard to understand? Big brother, what kind of man does Chun Yin like? She always says I'm good, but rarely says what she likes about me. I also want to know what kind of man Miss Warner likes. He gave me a hand warmer and a pouch. Was he thanking me, or... I asked if he was cold. He said no. I gave him coal, but he had half returned.
He said the city needed it more.
He doesn't want anything. So I don't know what else I can do for him. At least he gave you a pouch. I've given him so many things. And all I got was, good brother. He sets deadlines for food relief and city repairs every day. He's always the first to rush into trouble. I know he trusts me. But I'm afraid I haven't done enough. What if one day he looks back and realizes he's fine without me? Big brother, Your worry sounds more lavish than ours. Instead of guessing here, ask him yourself. Second young master has courage. Just ask him, and you'll know everything. Good point. I'll just ask him, if he only gave this pouch to me. Then ask if he'll make them for you from now on. Don't listen to Big Brother. Have the gatekeeper announce you first. Don't climb walls or barge into the inner courtyard. Second brother, it's already late. I'll ask one question and come right back. Matters of the heart are beyond Big Brother. Let him go. I'm not meddling in love. I'm afraid he'll show up at her door at midnight and ruin Miss Warner's reputation. Don't you want to know what kind of man Chang Ying likes? I haven't known my sister long, but I understand the women of the Mu family. A man must be direct and strong. He can't be timid. When she says no need, she wants you to persist. If she glares at you, it means she cares. If she ignores you, you should get even closer. Those three things contradict each other. Love has no battle plans. Trust me, I'm right. Really? A real man can't be so timid, or someone else will steal his wife sooner or later. How much did you drink? 2 jugs. I can only believe half of what you say. Then pick the useful half and ask her directly. You've been drinking. No, Big Brother drank. I just stood by and listened to his advice. What advice did a drunk give you? Weren't you inspecting the city wall? Why do you look like you're heading into battle? What's wrong? There's something I want to ask you directly. Ask. What kind of man do you like? I like someone who carries me home when I'm tired and lets me care for him when he's hurt. Is that all? I also like someone good at fighting and governing, who overthinks things sometimes. He's already my husband, yet he still asks me who I like. Next time Big Brother says something while drunk, cut it in half first. Level 12 of the space has been upgraded. Planting, watering, growing, harvesting. Not a single step was skipped. First, teach every household to leave a vent. Then distribute coal based on the stoves. Even with enough fuel, people can't shut their windows and get poisoned. Where did you go? How did you end up like this? Level 12 is open. It's full of fuel. Smokeless coal, briquettes, charcoal, as much as we need. Now we don't have to worry about people freezing to death in Stone County. The coal stoves are ready. We have fuel, too. We can ration it by household. Prioritize the elderly, children, livestock, and guards. Register the camp, defenses, and clinics separately. Each household collects with a token. That will prevent hoarding. And let us track daily use. Leave a patrol team too, to inspect flues and ventilation. These supplies can save lives. But used wrong, they can kill. What happened to your face? Just a scratch. Someone broke in last night. Who? My second brother went to see Kian Warner last night. At the Kian estate, he ran into 3 or 4 suspicious men. They were highly skilled. My second brother and Kian Warner were both taken. There were signs of a fight behind the Kian estate. Only 2 drag marks were left in the snow. They were covered by wheel tracks of the street. When the night watch heard it and rushed over, the yard was already empty. My second brother is no weak fighter. For 3 or 4 men to take them so fast. This wasn't spur of the moment. This morning, when I stepped outside, an arrow flew right at me.
It grazed my face.
There was a note tied to its shaft. They didn't fire a second arrow. They clearly didn't mean to kill me. They just wanted me to receive this letter myself. I've had the city gates sealed. Search every wheel track from last night. But it keeps snowing. The tracks will soon be buried. 30 sacks of grain. They've got quite an appetite. But how would common bandits know who my second brother is? And evade Zion's guards? Maybe they're desperados who survived the disaster. They know Zion has grain. If all they wanted was grain, it'd be easier to kidnap rich locals. But one is the Fu family's second son, and one is Kian Warner, close to the fuss. They knew we'd come save them. Number. That arrow was meant for you. The archer knows you, and knows how to get a message to you. The arrow came straight at you with force, yet they fired just one. Since they know you could dodge it. They don't want my life. They want me to see the note myself. Who alive in Daeong still hates the Fu family? Most enemies we made in battle are already dead. If anyone from the old royal family is still alive and can bring skilled men here, the 4th prince, a normal trip by carriage takes over 3 months. But if they headed northwest when the floods began, left their heavy supplies behind, and brought only a small group, they could make it by now. I read an account once. After Daeong's disaster, a prince fled northwest with his remaining men. He even encountered a small tribe. You suspect that man is the 4th prince? Only suspect. To survive the floods and brutal cold, he must have capable men under him. We'll know once we find their camp. Whoever it is, find my second brother and Miss Kian first. Recent intelligence said he and the 3rd prince escaped the southern floods. Xiang City is far from here. The roads are snowed in. They may not make it here. Yan Ting, Chun Yin's older brother, flew out of the city alone on Muyuan. My brother left? Sister-in-law, he didn't leave. When he heard second brother and Warner were taken,
He didn't even fasten his cloak.
before flying Muyuan outside the city to search. The wind is strong outside, and he has no backup. That's too risky, Brother Mu said. Muyuan flies high, so people below won't spot him easily. He'll find their location first, so we don't walk into an ambush. My brother isn't reckless. If he finds a clue, he'll come back and report first. A cart carrying 2 people can't move fast. They left the city last night. They can't be far from Xi'an today. They used dunes to block the city's view. No wonder the ground search found nothing. Second young master, listen. There's a sound in the sky. That's not a bird. It's a wooden kite. My brother must be here to save us. Not my brother. It's Brother Moo. Brother Moo, you're my real big brother now. We'll see who's calling who big brother later. What do you mean? Wonder, how did you get your ropes off? These ropes are like spider silk to me. They're useless. That strength of yours. Quiet. They're all warming up in their tents. We'll wait for the fuss to come. Fu Xingcheng, hold on. I found you. If I land alone, I'll alert the whole camp. I'll return to the city for men first. Miss Warner, don't be afraid. Brother Moo has seen us. My brother and sister-in-law will be here soon. I'm not afraid of a real fight. I can help you too. Are your hands frozen stiff? Can you still use force? You kept blocking the wind for me. Half your shoulder is iced over. As long as I can hold my sword, I'll be fine. Someone's coming. Isn't this Lord Fu's second son? You used to look so grand on horseback. How'd you end up tied beneath a tree? Aren't the Fuss great at fighting? Why can't you even protect yourself? Even like this, I'm better off than you. Look at you, starving and gaunt. Your boss won't even feed you? Once His Highness gets the grain, he'll roast you first and eat you. So His Highness hides behind dunes and kidnaps people. Which fallen prince are you? The dead don't need to know. This girl is worth more than second young Master Fu. Take her into the tent. Maybe she can still be useful. Second young master, I can handle one. Wait, let them think only I got free. She has nothing to do with the Fu family's old grudge. Come at me. You can barely save yourself, and you still play the hero? My hand, my hand. Touch her again, and I'll kill you bastards. Second young master, there are men to your left. You dare hurt His Highness's men? Wait to be skinned alive. Go tell your prince. If the hostages freeze to death, you won't get a grain from those 30 sacks. You tied us in the wind. It'll get colder tonight. If we freeze to death, you want grain? Then keep the hostages alive. Bring us into a sheltered tent now. Otherwise, when the Fuss arrive, they'll only collect your bodies. Fourth prince, Fu Xingxi, broke free and cut off his hand. Even at a time like this, second young Master Fu hasn't changed a bit. The fourth prince really is alive. Hey, you think I won't kill you? Whether you dare is one thing. Kill me. And the Fuss won't send another grain. Then you people can keep starving. The Fu family is quite capable. You survived the disaster, and even built a city, feeding people in 10 counties. The fuss don't feed them. Everyone farms, builds walls, and works together. No wonder father had to destroy the Fu family. Without this disaster, with your troops and public support, you'd have driven the royal family from the throne and made yourselves kings. That throne you fight over means nothing to the Fu family. If we truly wanted to rebel, we wouldn't have fled northwest back then. Yet you live better than any prince, because the fuss treat the people as people, not supplies for your fight for power. Cough, cough, cough. She's not a Fu. Let her go. I'll stay as your hostage. You'll trade yourself for her? Kidnapping an unrelated girl will only make the fuss hate you more. Keeping me gets you the grain. Holding a woman unrelated to your grudge with the royals is useless. Let her go. Second young master, I can't leave you here alone. Go back and tell Brother Cao their location and numbers, and the fourth prince's identity. They can only save me if they know I'm alive. But you just hurt their men? He wants grain. He won't kill me till it arrives. Wanner, I came to see you last night. There's something I wanted to say. What is it? Second young master Fu. The Fu family is still waiting for news. Wanner, will you marry me? Be my wife. When you come back, I'll marry you. You agreed? You agreed, so you can't die. And don't come back missing an arm or leg. Take her back to Zion City. Then tell the Fu family, 30 bags of grain. 1 bag short, no hostage swap. The camp is behind the third dune. Over 10 tents. There are exits front and back. Xin Chen and Miss Qiang were both alive then. Young madam, eldest young master. The fourth prince kidnapped us. Second young master sent me back with word. He's still alive. Is he hurt? No, they want grain. They won't kill him right away. I'll take 30 bags of grain in through the front. When they see the grain carts, the guards will gather at the front. Big brother and I will go around the dune. Keep the fourth prince busy. We'll find second brother. Muan is too conspicuous. We'll sneak in on foot this time. I remember where the rear guard switch shifts. 1 incense stick, whether we find him or not. We pull out after 1 incense stick. You too. I didn't see second brother. Don't unload the grain. Let me see Fu Qingcheng first. No harm to him, then the grain comes off. General Fu brought grain to ransom his brother. Faster than I thought. Where is he? No one shows himself. And the bags stay tied. If you want to take it, go ahead and see if you can bring all. 30 bags back to camp intact. Little sister, stay behind me. I'll scout ahead. Careful, don't make a sound. Little sister, don't make a sound. Big brother, don't make a sound. When did you... The grain carts out front can't stall them long. Second brother may be inside. I'll draw the men at the doorway. You go in from the back. Third prince, the hot water is ready. Strange. He knew someone was in the tent. He just didn't know where. Shin-chan is over there. Aren't you tired of hiding so long? Come down. You're not one of fourth brother's men. Who sent you? Worry about yourself first. Where is Fuxing Cheng? Mother. What mother? You are my mother. I am your son. You're older than me. Quit stalling with crazy talk. Tell me where Fuxing Cheng is. It can't be wrong. You look exactly like mother in the portrait. What portrait? The portrait father painted for us himself. Your brows, eyes, and nose. Even that look in your eyes are the same. I don't know any portrait, and I'm not your mother. Hand over Fuxing Chen first. Third prince. All of you, back off. One more step, and I'll kill him. Back off, all of you. Don't hurt her. Remember, she is your mother. Why didn't mother come see us? She went somewhere far away. Just remember this face. Mother, where have you been all these years? Fourth, brother and I have missed you. Shut up. Move. Why does mother still look so young? She hasn't changed at all from the portrait. I'm not your mother. Mother, is your arm tired from holding that sword? Want to switch hands and hold me down? Say one more word, and I'll make you truly quiet. Fourth brother, look at mother. Our mother is back. Third brother, what nonsense are you saying? Even if mother were alive, she couldn't look this young. She looks exactly like the portrait. How could she not be? Where is Fuxing Cheng? Who are you? Why break into camp to save him? Who I am is none of your business. Bring Fuxing Chen out, or your brother comes with me. Fu Yanting is outside the camp. He's using grain to draw off the guards. You snuck in from the rear. The Fu family came prepared. Now that you see it, don't stall any longer. The grain is outside. Your brother is in my hands. Bring Fuxing Cheng out. Then we can talk. Fourth brother, let him go. Don't make mother mad. Third brother, he has you hostage. Mother wouldn't hurt me. Bring Fuxing Cheng out. Sister-in-law. Why did you come alone, sister-in-law? What sister-in-law? My mother married again? I'll say this one more time. I'm not your mother, but Fuxing Chen calls you sister-in-law. If you didn't marry his eldest brother, why would he call you that? Because she is my sister-in-law. You can't even recognize your own mother, yet you're claiming family here. Fourth prince, find 2 horses. Get us out of camp. Then I'll release your brother. What about the grain? You kidnapped him first. Second brother hasn't left camp yet. You have no right to talk grain first. I can give you horses, but you must promise not to hurt my royal brother. Relax, I don't make a habit of killing idiots. Mother really can't bear to kill me. Call me that one more time, and I'll leave you with Fu Xingchen. Everyone stay where you are. No one pursues without my order. Your Highness, what if they don't release the third prince? If he really meant to kill him, he'd have done it in the tent. Stand down. You can have the horses. Release him as soon as you're out of camp. When we reach outside Zion City, he'll come back on his own. Second brother, come with me. Sister-in-law, I'll follow you. Your eldest brother is Fu Yanting? Yes. So my mother is married to Fu Yanting now? She's my sister-in-law, not your mother. She is my mother. Of course I call her mother. Why are you trying to take advantage of me? Who is taking advantage of you? You call her sister-in-law, which makes you a generation above me. You're the one who wrongly called her mother. How old is she? And how old are you? Maybe mother just knows how to stay young. Third prince, you weren't dumb before. How did one disaster starve your brain away? Fu Yanting got his whole family to the northwest, and even built a city. Impressive indeed. No wonder father kept after the Fu family back then. Turns out he feared not just the Fu family's military power, but also Fu Yanting taking mother away. All of you, shut up. Keep fighting, and I'll throw you both into the snow. Mother. Your people will be here soon. Stay here. Don't go near the city gate. Mother, you're not taking me in? Don't leave me. Young master. Young madam has rescued the second young master. Turn the grain wagons around.
Take every sack of grain back.
Young Master Mu hasn't shown himself yet. Leave 2 men up high to watch behind the camp. The rest withdraw with the grain wagons. If my brother hears the retreat signal, he'll find a way out. Third brother, come back with me. No, I'm not going back. I'm going to find mother. Let go of me. I'm not going back. Her name is Chu Chenyin. She's Fu Yanting's wife. If mother were still alive, she wouldn't be as young as that. She looks exactly like the portrait. Lots of people can look alike. If she looks like her, she's mother. Where else are you hurt? Mother didn't hurt me. That brat Fu Shengchen kicked me twice. Next time I'll break his legs. Don't fight in front of mother. The camp has only 2 days' food left. We only have one last brazier of charcoal. Starting tonight, everyone gets half a bowl less. Give hot food to the wounded and night watch first. Your Highness, what about you and third prince? Same rations as everyone else. Don't take it from anyone else's bowl. Cough, cough, cough. Fourth brother. We were wrong to kidnap someone. The Fu family didn't kill us. They've already shown mercy. I just can't stand watching you and The people who follow us starve to death. Big brother hasn't returned. Wasn't brother Moo with sister-in-law when they went in? We split up to find second brother after entering camp. I made quite a scene trading the third prince for him. I even shouted before we left camp. He had to hear it. With big brother's skills, if he wanted to withdraw with us, he wouldn't miss 2 horses. So he isn't trapped. He chose to stay. Brother Moo heard sister-in-law calling out. He must know we withdrew. He didn't come out. Could the guards have found him? If there'd been a fight, they'd have lit a warning fire behind the camp. There was no sign of anything when we left. That only means Big Brother is well hidden. Or he still wants to investigate something. At the city wall, any word on Muyuan? From the guards searching, has any news come back? Then I'll go get him. It's already night outside the city. The 4th prince's men are all on alert. If you go rashly, you'll only distract Big Brother. But it's so cold tonight. What if he hasn't found shelter from the wind? Big Brother has hidden in enemy camp this long. He won't freeze to death. I'll have the wall watch for Muyuan and signals. At dawn, we'll send people to meet him. We'll wait 2 days at most. Third sister, why do you suddenly care so much about my brother? Brother Moo has called me brother these past days. He's not just sister-in-law's brother. He's my real big brother too. Of course I care. This won't do. It's not hot enough. This one's worse. It's only good for chopping wood. This one has some promise. If he's really hiding in the camp, he may not have hot food or charcoal. Third Miss Young Madam ordered that you can't leave the city alone at night. I'm not going into enemy camp. I'll just go to the edge of the dunes to get him. If I'm not back by dawn, tell Big Brother at once. But the snow is too heavy out there. That's why the snow is so heavy. I can't leave him out there alone. Fourth brother, do you think we'll die here? No, I won't let you die. Nor will I let everyone following us die here. If we truly can't make it. At least I saw Mother before I die. Then I'll have no regrets. She's not Mother. I know you don't believe it. But I feel at peace when I see her. Blame Father. If he hadn't insisted on wiping out the Fu family, we wouldn't have to kidnap people for grain. The villagers near Zion all have charcoal from the fuss. We're the only ones who can't ask for it. We were wrong to kidnap Fu Xingcheng. They didn't give us grain, but they didn't kill us either. I'll try again tomorrow. Even if I have to beg, I'll bring back some grain and charcoal. Are you afraid to bow your head? I'm afraid they won't even let me speak. Father's hatred has all fallen on us now. Then we should bear it. We can't use innocent people as bargaining chips anymore. Forget it. If you go again, they'll only be more guarded. Tomorrow, I'll ask around the nearby villages. See if we can trade something. Why are you here? Sister-in-law said you hadn't returned. So I went to the camp for you. It's so cold tonight. You ran out of the city alone. Are you trying to get yourself killed? The camp is full of former palace guards. What if they found you? I was just worried about you. Your hands are freezing. And you said you'd only go to the edge. You brought all this for me too. Rations, medicine, and charcoal. I didn't know if you were hurt. I had to be prepared. I'm not hurt. And I didn't freeze. But if you'd been half an hour later, your face would have been frostbitten. Since you're fine, take it. Don't make my trip a waste. What did you just say? I said I was worried about you. You were gone for 2 days, and it kept snowing outside. How could I just sit still? Worried about me? What are you laughing at? Nothing. Won't 2 people on 1 horse be too tiring? My horse is following behind. We'll switch when we're tired. You stayed in that camp for 2 days, just for those 2 weapons on your back? And to see how many men and supplies the 4th prince has left. Most of the armory was scrap iron. I only found 2 usable weapons. Sister-in-law was right. You weren't unable to escape. You just couldn't stand coming back empty-handed. Not entirely. At least I learned someone would brave the snow to find me. That made it worth it. How's your shoulder? Can you move it? The bone's fine. What about you? You shielded me. I'm not hurt. My horse? Where's the horse you rode here? It ran off too. Why didn't you tie it up tight? I did. When we fell just now, the knot came undone. When we get back tomorrow, I'll lock it in the stable for 3 days. I feed it well every day, and it dares leave its owner in the snow. Maybe it stepped on thin ice and got spooked. No, it just didn't want to carry 2 people. Last time we left town, it threw me off too, then ran away. We have our things. Neither of us is hurt. Let's get back to town, then settle with the horse. I'll carry you. I'm not some frail girl in a boudoir. Carry me. Let's go. Your ears are red from the cold. Your face doesn't look much better. We can take turns blocking the wind, faster than carrying each other. Then switch every mile. Whoever faces the wind can't push too hard. That goes for you too. This is for you. Where did you find it? The 4th prince's armory. It looked nice, so I brought it out. This is the one I lost as a child. That year, I went to the palace with father for a match. I couldn't find it after we got home. Never thought it ended up in the royal armory. Father looked for this knife for a long time. I thought it had been melted down. When something returns to its owner, it means it knows the way home too. It knows the way better than those 2 horses. Looks like staying behind was worth it. When we're back, I'll get you 2 jugs of good wine from my sister-in-law. It's a deal. Not 1 jug less. By now we should have seen the city lights. The wind changed. That grove just now. Haven't we passed it before? We can't keep wandering by instinct. It's still getting colder. The farther off course we go, the harder it is to get back. First, let's get our bearings. If we really can't find the city gate, we'll find shelter, make a fire, and wait for dawn. What's going on? Where are we? Looks like we're lost. You carry a compass? My eldest and second brothers and I are used to marching. We can leave town with less food, but not without something to find our way. Zion City is this way. The wind's been pushing us west all along. No wonder we kept circling back to the dead woods. The snow hides the terrain. People instinctively walk with the wind. That's why soldiers can't rely on tracks. Once snow covers them, every trace can fool you. Brother Moo, you're blocking the compass. This way we can see it, and snow won't get in. That's better. Brother Moo, look. We're back. My eldest and second brothers and I used to love snow. But this snow has fallen on and off for months. Like it'll never stop. I don't think I liked it so much anymore. In that case, then like me. I've always liked you, Brother Moo, just like I like my brothers. Only brothers. Today, my sister-in-law told me to wait for news, but I couldn't sit still for a moment. When I saw you ride out of the snow, I realized worrying about you isn't like worrying about my brothers. When I worry about them, I know they'll always come back. But you didn't come back. All I could think of was the camp, the swords, and whether you were freezing. I couldn't even sit by the stove. How is it different? Do you understand now? I do. My eldest brother finally came back last night. Looks like I have another sister-in-law now. Sister-in-law? If you marry my eldest brother, shouldn't I call you sister-in-law too? But you married my eldest brother's elder brother first. I should still call you sister-in-law. We'll each call each other what we want. No problem. Chun Yin has another joyous occasion today. Mother, what is it? As soon as Xing Chen returned, he told me. He proposed to Miss Qian at the camp, and Miss Qian agreed. As long as he returns safely, she marry him. Mother, I'd like you to bring the betrothal gifts to the Qian residence. Of course I'll go. Miss Qian can forge iron and run a household. She saved herself and protected others in the disaster. Her background and old facial scar are not faults. The Fu family is marrying her, the person. Mother, I feared you might think no one in her family can arrange the wedding, or reject her because her stepmother mistreated her. It's because she suffered that we should honor her all the more. Second young master finally gets it. Brother Moo isn't far behind. Then I should prepare the betrothal gifts first and ask Warner what she wants. If she hasn't changed her mind, we'll do this wedding properly. Mother, when should my second brother and Miss Kian marry? Miss Kian is alone out there. I'm worried about her. We should settle it soon. The world is in such chaos. Our family needs some happy news too. The sooner, the better. There will be a wedding, but it can't be lavish. The snow won't stop. We can't plant crops in the fields. People are still receiving supplies by ration. I understand. No grand feast. No gifts from the people. We'll just complete the family rites. Make sure the new room has enough charcoal. Even if we cut back elsewhere, the bride can't freeze her first night here. Everyone has endured this disaster for so long. We can all share the joy. But we can't waste food together. The roads are open every day now. We can deliver coal directly to about 3,000 homes in the 3 core counties. The other counties are far with deep snow. We'll deliver there in batches every 5 days. Don't miss a single household. A few dozen families still insist on leaving. They say they'll head south to find a way to live. We've explained the floods and bitter cold. If they still want to go, give them 3 days' rations and a cold weather kit. Don't force them to stay. Record their names and destination. If anyone returns later, resettle them by the rules. Coal for the wedding goes under the Fu household's share. Don't take it from the residents' list. When each household gets coal, tell them about ventilation again. They must not seal their doors and windows at night. Check the front residence's flues first. Wana is used to living alone. There will be many people around the wedding. That makes coal stoves easier to misuse. I'll ask her myself if she wants to do it soon. If she wants a few more days to prepare, we'll wait. We can't decide for her, just because the Fu family is anxious. These are too valuable. I'm just marrying into a rich family. I don't need such fine things. These are gifts from your eldest sister-in-law. Once they're here, they're yours. You're not borrowing them for one day. You'll keep them from now on. But I don't have a proper dowry. You can forge iron. You can make jewelry. You can support yourself with your own hands. Those skills are a dowry no one can take away. All 3 sets are yours. Choose the one you like. Don't guess which one second brother likes. Really? Second sister-in-law, you look so beautiful. Not because of the jewelry or the hair crown. It's because you dare to look up at yourself now. My family always used to say, this face didn't deserve nice clothes. Looking in the mirror today, I finally understand. I'm the one wearing these clothes, and I'm the one living this life. My lord, the 4th prince requests an audience. Marquis Fu, I know my father and Prime Minister Wan wronged the Fu family.
Taking Fu Xingchen was my fault too.
But my 3rd brother never meant to hurt the Fu family. Please give us some food and charcoal. When you came to take someone, did you think of this day? I did, but the camp's food and charcoal won't last 3 days. I had no other choice, so you came to force the Fu family again. This time, I'm not forcing you. I'm begging. The way to beg is to hand over the weapon you're hiding first. I'll hand over the sword. The dagger is for myself. I won't harm anyone in the Fu family. Use my life to save my 3rd brother.